The thing that's nice about this is it is bipartisan, okay? It has already been introduced, and it's going to be introduced to Congress in the early part of 2007. And that's one of the reasons why there's a call to action now, that the more companies we can get on this business coalition, the more companies are going to be seen to help influence these changes. So what is the Business Coalition? The Business Coalition is a group of businesses that have come together that say, we want to support this Domestic Partner Health Tax Equity Bill, so let's join forces, let's pull together, and let's sign up to change the inequitable taxation. And frankly, I think this is the beginning of other pieces of inequitable taxation that if companies are supportive of this, potentially we'll be able to stay together as a coalition and affect other inequitable taxation pieces that come up. A lot of folks don't know about this, and this is another reason why we have to get educated around it, and we have to share it with other people from other companies around the country. This is the place where, when I heard of this, this is the place where workplace groups can really rally behind and be committed to, let's get our names on this and let's change these laws. So what can you do? Part of the reason why we're having these sessions, and it's not just ending today, is because we want to raise awareness. We want to raise education. We want people to know about this in order to get involved. And frankly, I think a lot of times in the workplace we feel like we can't talk about GLBT issues because of some of the things that are happening politically. But frankly, the stand I take is this is about equal employment, it's about employee retention, and it's about creating the best environment for every single employee in corporations. So we're not talking about morals, we're talking about employee retention and retaining the best employees that every company can. These are the steps that I took at Best Buy. It may change for your company, and that's the thing. These aren't set in stone, but it might give you an idea or some things to think about of how do you get this thing moving forward. So the first thing I did was I took it back to our Pride group and to our executive sponsors and said, hey, this is what I heard about. Is this something that we want to move forward with? And the group said yes. So I then went to our benefits team, who we work really closely with, and said, hey, do you guys know about this? And they're like, this is, outstanding. Absolutely. We will help influence how we can. The executive sponsors of Pride, we went to our government affairs person, and we said to our government affairs, hey, what does this look like something we could sign on to? Our government affairs said, yes, it looks like something we could sign on to, but one of the things I want to do before we sign on to it, I want to go around to all of our senior leaders and I want to find out whether we have support for this. Within a week, Paula came back and said, I have support from every single one of our senior leaders to have Best Buy sign on to this business coalition. It was great. It played out in such an ideal, perfect way, and frankly, I have to tell you, to walk into a company that within a week, when we find out about something new that makes sense and makes sense to make a difference for our employees, and all of our senior leaders say, yes, this is the right thing to do, I can tell you, walking into the building the next day made a huge difference. And as we start to tell people, and as it starts to influence the GLBT and allied communities, folks are saying, yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. And this is the call to action, and folks are ready to do something. Conversation and education are the things that move us forward. So have the conversations, and let's keep this moving forward. Thanks so much.